Listen, I'm not about to play with this video. They think it's over with. At the end of the day, I'm dropping 7 videos a day. And don't be surprised if I drop 20 on the red pill. Stop playing with me. This is what happens when you can't control your lust. This guy, Steph is so cold. He comes out with videos. Oh, stop chasing women. Then he double back, come back out with another video and contradict himself and then tell you, oh, how you find baddies in your city. Well, you can hit up the malls. You can hit up the malls. No, you don't have to hit up malls. You need to hit up that YouTube revenue. You need to run up the multi-millions and a beautiful woman will find you. As far as a baddie, bro, you need to control your lust. I repeat, as far as a baddie, bro, you need to control your lust. Why do you want a baddie? Is a baddie good for your business? Better yet, is a baddie gonna be a good investment for your future children? Or is she gonna be cussing like a storm? Is she not gonna respect you? Is she gonna punch you in the face? Is she gonna put you in a chokehold? Is she gonna call you a boy even though you're a grown man? Listen, but she's gonna let you smash. At the end of the day, listen, the red pill doesn't care. All they care about is smashing. If they get slapped in the face, then a woman turn around and say, no, I'm just playing, you can hit it. They're going to hit it. At the end of the day, if she was to do that, bro, the best thing you should do is dial 911 or just walk away. At the end of the day, you got to understand, they don't care about your respect as a man. Listen, and I say as a manly man, listen, just because 98% of people are weak in society don't mean it makes it okay to be weak. At the end of the day, listen, why do I want to be weak? Why do I want to smash this girl who doesn't even respect me? Why do I want to smash this woman who could care less that I'm dropping 7 videos a day, who could care less that I'm dropping 25 videos a day and trying to run it up on YouTube, but she was just feeling, a little tingle down there. At the end of the day, we're not settling for that, bro. As a king, do you think that's kingly behavior to be going out to the mall? Do you think Drake has to go out to the mall? No, he doesn't have to go out to the mall. Wherever he pop up, when he show up in town, all hell. All hell legalskis. At the end of the day, you got to understand, when you're the man and when you have resources and when you're in town, when you have the real estate, bruh, it's impossible to be a multi-millionaire driving around in Lamborghinis and no women will notice you. You guys are delusional. Get the resources first. You don't have to listen to Steph is so cold. He's going to tell you why you shouldn't chase women. Then he's going to double back and tell you, yeah, go to the mall. So what you think pulling up to the mall for baddies is doing? That's called chasing women. You're not pulling up to the mall copping a pair of LV sunglasses. You're pulling up to the mall copping a brand new phone number. You guys are wasting time. I repeat, you guys are wasting time. What, you gonna run off on her? Bro, you can't even pull up to the mall and cop 2 pairs of LV sunglasses at one time. You guys are not copping $500 Dior cologne. You guys are not doing that. You guys are not copping the $500 Chanel colognes. You guys are not doing that. You guys are not wearing designer shoes. Listen, I'm about to cop me a pair of Balenciagas. At the end of the day, you got to understand. Listen, I could wear Nike, Techs, and stuff like this because I have muscles. But as far as the shoes, I like designer shoes. I'm not going to get laid. The Balenciagas, me dropping $9.45 on Balenciagas shoes are not going to get me laid. I'm practicing semen retention, aka monk mode. I'm running up for the millions. Listen, the multi-millions are for my future children, my future family. I got stuff to do. I got multiple YouTube channels that I'm running it up on. At the end of the day, I'm delivering value. I'm saving my seed, using my seed to deliver value, long-term value for the world, for people who want to get on top of their games, who want to get on top of the world. Listen, for people who want to be future Lamborghini drivers, you got to understand, Stop listening to guys like Steph is so cold. Steph is so cold is a ha ha ha. He's funny. He got cheated on. At the end of the day, I'm not listening to a guy who got cheated on because he didn't have a car. At the end of the day, why are you bitter? You didn't have a car. You were not the man. She didn't want you, bro. She didn't want that type of guy. She didn't want that type of guy, bro. She knows you're not going to be responsible to take care of her and future children. You're not going to be able to take care of future children. You worried about smashing. So if you get her pregnant on accident, which it happens a lot, on accident, guess what? You don't got no car, the kid's not getting to school, missing appointments. Tengo una cita. It doesn't even matter because you're going to miss the appointment. So at the end of the day, bro, stop listening to Steph is so cold. He's only messing with average, only speak one language women. We not doing that, bro. These women that he's talking about only speak one language, bro. They speak one language, second language is attitude. They don't respect you. I gotta repost this TikTok video. This TikTok female influencer just said she does not care about male attention. She only cares about female attention. So even women don't even care about male attention. You guys still care. Why do you still care? Instead of running it up millions, instead of getting a fleet of 12 Lamborghinis in your driveway, of a $5.7 million mansion, 12 rooms, doing it big with the big blue pool in the backyard. You guys are complaining. You're trying to pay $67. $67 is parasite energy. My courses would never be $67. The majority, the 98%, can afford $67. No. The reason it's so low and so cheap, es barato. At the end of the day, the reason es barato is because he has no true value. He's selling you SCX. Dude's been out here getting on child support way before Steph is so cold. Nobody needs Steph is so cold game. Dude's been out here on child support. King 6'8" the Great. Oh, he got 8 kids and he been on child support way before you. So at the end of the day, Steph is so cold selling washed up game. He talking about we don't know how to adapt. Who don't know how to adapt? The dating game, there's no set. Bro, women don't love you out here in America. You need to leave a Western country and go somewhere else. You guys need to get your resources up. Go get real estate in Switzerland or something. If you want respect. At the end of the day, you dudes out here are settling for the average woman in Dallas, the average woman in Houston. And they're drinking and they're having Don Julio nights. Your girl had a Don Julio night before you. Listen, Steph is so cold, didn't even get cheated on by a virgin. It was never his girl. She been smashed and straight split before him. What is he talking about? That's what I'm saying. These guys they're just crying for no reason. Just get 7, bro. You think you gonna get turned down with a Rolls Royce? I don't believe guys can get turned down with a Rolls Royce. Stop the cap. You think you're gonna have to learn red pill knowledge with a Rolls Royce? No, all you're going to have to learn how to do is run it up and learn what's good investments and bad investments. Dating, bad investments. All dating, bad investments. Not your wife equals dating, bad investments. Guys that date, they don't even plan on marrying those women. It's just a date. They're just dating. Bad investments. That's why these guys are not winning. Steph is so cold was dating. He was making a bad investment from the start. He didn't have the vet to vet a woman. He didn't have the Corvette C8 to vet a woman. He didn't have the Corvette to vet a woman. He literally said, I didn't even have a car and she was cheating on me. Of course. You don't have the vet to... Bro, you're not qualified. Just like Aaron, a plumber, was telling that girl she's not qualified. No. Steph is so cold is not qualified. He got cheated on because he was not qualified. He didn't have the vet, so he couldn't properly vet. The reason he couldn't properly vet is because he didn't have the vet. People who got the vet usually know how to vet. You'll know how to vet once you get the Corvette C8. Once you get the Corvette C8, then you'll know how to vet. You know Corvette C8, you know vet. At the end of the day, you're not a veteran. At the end of the day, you must be a veteran to vet. I repeat, you must be a veteran to vet. Semen retention gang, you know what's going on. Listen, bro.